Hello YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a nice day and welcome to Stuart George's Home Movies. I've got my latest home movie watches, all on physical media if you know me. There's 7. They're all Blu-rays apart from 1 DVD, which is unusual for me really, but we'll go into that. And yeah, first one. Let's start off with this one. From last year I believe, and I heard the hype about it and everyone I know on WhatsApp groups and things like that and on YouTube been saying how good it is and how good Demi Moore was in this. And yeah, I think it's a female director, Caroline Regret or Caroline. Don't know much about her work. Don't know a lot about modern directors. That's my weak point, really is. Jesus. Stars Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley, Dennis Quaid, and it's The Substance. What a wild film this is. Oh my god, I watched it with the wife Saturday night. Whoa, absolutely bonkers, it really is. About like an A-lister, Demi Moore, who's like washed up, really, she's getting on a bit, and she's doing like fitness videos, and she gets sacked from that, and then she comes across this like substance and make her younger, into her 20s, but the only thing with it, she has to live with that for 7 days, then she has to go back to her former life, it's 7 days, and vice versa, and keep this food going, and that sort of thing really, and it doesn't go to plan really, and be careful what you wish for. It really is. And yeah, so bonkers scenes in this. It looks great. It's directed quite well actually. There's one scene in it which I didn't even know about, and Demi Moore goes into these like toilets, but because she can only go in the men's because the women's is out of order, so she goes in the men's. Dennis Quaid comes in, starts ranting and raving about her, but the actual toilets they go in, if you know The Shining, Stanley Kubrick's film, you're going to look at that and go, whoa, that is from The Shining. When Grady and Jack Torrance go in the toilets and talk about the 2 daughters of the former caretaker, red and white toilets, it's just like that, trust me. And yeah, there's some nods for The Shining in this as well. The hallways, just like The Shining carpets and the way it's shot. And yeah, so, and definitely David Cronenberg, because it's got a lot of body horror in this. Yeah, it's a good film. Solid film. Me and the wife enjoyed it, even though it did go on a bit at the end. I think the ending went on a bit too long with like the body horror a bit. I thought it was going to end and it didn't end, and it really goes, it's like, to me it's like, what can I say, The Elephant Man, Cinderella, even like Nutty Professor, Jerry Lewis, that sort of thing really. It's just like got elements of that in it. And yeah, Substance, decent film, man. Whoa, yeah, really enjoyed that one. Bonkers. Yeah, this just surprised me actually. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it. I actually did my top 5 Catherine Ross movies a while ago, and I never had this in the list because I never heard it was that good, to be honest. And it's called The Legacy. It's from 1978. It's 102 minutes and it's colour. Stars Charles Gray. I love Charles Gray from the Hammer films, especially like Devil Rides Out. Great in that. Of course, Bond as well. Roger Daltrey from The Who, he isn't that great in this, to be honest, and there's some serious overacting at one point with the chicken bone, really is, but he's alright. Sam Elliott, you know, from Roadhouse and Blue Jean Cop. Yeah, Catherine Ross, always fantastic, man. Love Catherine Ross, one of my favourite actresses, really is. Who's it directed by? Music by Michael J. Lewis. Story by Jimmy Sangster. Who's it directed by? Where's the director? Richard Mark Quant, that's it, yeah, from obviously from Return of the Jedi. So yeah, went into this, I didn't think it was going to be that good, but it was okay, it wasn't too bad watch, to be honest. Nice little horror movie set in England. American couple moved to England, and this like big mansion they go into, and there's like 7 people have been chosen, or they're all rich. And yeah, Catherine Ross is one of them, and some mysterious things happen in it really. I won't go into spoilers, but yeah, it's not too bad. Nice little cat in there. It's a bit weird, and this woman, but yeah, some good bits in it. Not too bad. The Legacy. Yeah, and Catherine Ross looks excellent in this, man. She just looked, oh, I used to love Catherine Ross when I was younger. Bloody beautiful. This one was recommended to me by Roy at Blue Roy Movies. It's black and white. It's from 1950. Stars Claudette Colbert. And yeah, it's called 3 Come Home, A Quiet Courage, A Voice for All to Hear. About a couple with a kid living in Borneo, and World War II breaks out, so they have to go to Japanese camps, and it's about their struggle over the 4 years I think they was in there of yeah, trying to survive really, and see what goes on at the end. I won't spoil it, but Roy said it was like he found it a bit like heartbreaking, a bit emotional. To be honest, I didn't really. It didn't really affect me too much. The end, I won't go into the ending really, but I thought it was going to be more sadder, more heartbreaking, but it wasn't. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. I know Ollie loved movies. He watched this and he wasn't that keen. It's all right. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's all right. It wasn't too bad watch, to be honest. I might give it my mum. I think my mother will like this, actually. So yeah, Roy, not too bad. Heartbreaking. Not for me, mate, really. It didn't really affect me in that way, really. Yeah, 3 Come Home, not too bad. Oh, this film was bloody excellent. And I don't even know the bloody year. I'll have to get me old Sherlock Holmes out, I think, for this one. I think it's like... Is it 58? I think it's 1950. It might be 1950. I'm sure it's 1950. Stars the great William Holden. Love William Holden. Gloria Swanson. Don't know loads about her in films, but I know about this film, to be honest, because if you know about films, you've seen it in lists and countless pictures and stuff like that. Gloria Swanson as, was her name Norma Desmond in this? Yeah, so it's about a faded movie star, Sunset Boulevard. A famous movie star, silent movie star. She hadn't done a film in like 20 odd years, and she's like living in this house all on her own with just this butler. William Holden comes into the house, mistaken for like this, it's weird, about this chimpanzee and he's got to be buried, that sort of thing. It's a bit like Michael Jackson. Remember Michael Jackson's monkey? What was he called? Bubbles? Yeah, it was Bubbles, wasn't it? Yeah, remember him? Bloody Bubbles. And yeah, so, this film is an absolute knockout, man. It really is. It looks great. The dialogue's pin sharp. The acting from Gloria Swanson with her eyes surprised. Oh, what acting, man. And just phenomenal. It really is. So rewatchable as well. I can't wait to watch this again, to be honest. William Wilder directs it. What a watch that was, man. Sunset Boulevard. Absolutely fantastic. Childhood favourite now. And I think it's from 1973, I think. Oh, 75. I thought it was a bit earlier than that, actually. Co-starring Doug McClure. Love Doug McClure. Bloody fantastic. John McKeaney. Susan Penhaligon, who looks absolutely gorgeous. And I always remember being very young watching this and thinking, oh, yeah. Yeah, James Cawthorne. It's based on a novel by Edgar Rice Burroughs. And it's the fantastic fantasy adventure classic, man. The Land That Time Forgot. I bloody love these sort of films, I do. Creature features, all practical models, or men in suits, that sort of thing, really, pretending to be dinosaurs. But it's got everything. Pterodactyls, dinosaurs, bloody fantastic. Underwater monsters. Doug McClure's fantastic in this. If you want to see harmless entertainment, fantasy entertainment, The Land That Time Forgot, man. What a watch that was. And yeah, picked up this DVD, to be honest, because I never had it in the collection because I haven't watched it for ages, to be honest, and it was really a good watch. It really was. And it's criminal there's no 4K Blu-ray or anything like this. A Doug McClure, imagine that, a Doug McClure box set. Oh, it'll be fantastic. At the Earth's Core, Land That Time Forgot, all them classics, man, be bloody brilliant. Humanoids from the Deep as well, that's great, Doug McClure one. Yeah, so Land That Time Forgot from 1975, just fantastic. I'm on a bit of a, what's the name kick, to be honest, like 70s disaster movies, or disaster movies in general, really. And this is top tier. Dean Martin, Burt Lancaster, Jacqueline Bisset, who looks beautiful, George Kennedy, Gene Serberg, is it Serberg? Helen Hayes, great cast, Barry Nelson, Barbara Hale, Dana Winter. Who's it directed by? Music is Alfred Newman. George Seaton directed it. Yeah, there you go. It's from 19... Oh, God, what year is this? I might need the old trusted... Where's the light on it? Don't know. Get off. What year is it? You probably shouted at me about the bloody year. I know it's 1970. It's 1970. Disaster classic. Airport. What a film this is, man. The 70s did disaster movies properly. They really did. The cast, man. Dean Martin's great in this. Love Dean Martin in this, man. He's bloody fantastic as the captain of the aircraft. Is it Boeing 747, I think? George Kennedy's like security, that sort of thing. And Burt Lancaster's sort of like security of the airport, really. And this bloke goes Well, there's like a snowstorm first, and this plane gets caught on the runway. That's one thing that George Kennedy has to sort out. But there's a plane that wants to land that's got a bomb that actually explodes. So they've got to get that plane off so they can land, basically, without spoiling it. And yeah, just absolute brilliant. Oh, love Airport. So I love Airplane as well. And if you watch Airport and you love Airplane, the comedy movie, you can see there's similarities. Really fantastic Airplane is. But Airport, what a film, man. What a watch. Just fantastic. I don't know if... I know I haven't seen this for absolutely donkey's years. And it must be 35 odd years, maybe more. I don't know. It really is a long time. And I picked up this foreign Blu-ray, and I think it's really hard to get hold of on Blu-ray, this is. But it's a fantastic disaster film if you're not seeing it. And the cast is absolutely phenomenal. Richard Harris, Sophie Loren, Ava Gardner, Lionel Stander, Burt Lancaster again, Lee Strasberg, John Philip Law, Martin Sheen, O.J. Simpson, Cassandra Crossing. And I think it's... what year we got here? Bloody year. It's 70s anyway. I know it's bloody 70s. It's about 76 or something like that. Yeah, there's no year on the back of that, to be honest. It's definitely 70s. Cassandra Crossing anyway. About... it's like two blokes go into this like chemical factory to blow it up because they're like peace activists, I think. They just don't want nuclear tests going on, that sort of thing, with the very like the plague. They've got the plague going on in there, that sort of thing. I think that sort of thing. And yeah, the one gets shot, one goes into the laboratory, gets all like infected with this plague. He gets out, he goes on a train, and it's Burt Lancaster's job, who's in charge, like the official, government official, I think, something like that. And yeah, they're going to try and contain this train that's moving and not let anybody out, because if someone gets out, everyone's going to get infected. And it's just fantastic. I won't go more than that into spoilers. Burt Lancaster's fantastic. Richard Harris as the Doctor's awesome. Ava Gardner's great. Martin Sheen's fantastic. O.J. Simpson ain't too bad, to be honest, as his like priest, but you find out later about his being a priest. And yeah, it's just fantastic. Tension, gripping, great. Love Cassandra Crossing, man. What a watch that was. That's bloody fantastic watch that was. And if you've not seen it and you like disaster movies, Cassandra Crossing, check it out. You probably stream it, but it's a fantastic watch. Burt Lancaster's on top form, really is. There's my 7 watches, quick video of my latest watches. And yeah, like, comment and subscribe. Put in the comments down below about any of these that you've seen, that I've watched there. Yeah, so there's some good watches there, really, apart from 3 Come Home, which was okay. I thought it was going to be a bit better, to be honest. A bit more exciting, a bit more gripping, and a bit more to it. But there you go, it wasn't too bad. And yeah, new t-shirt, Jaws, smile you son of a bitch. Cheers for watching, cheers.